Hi everybody, sethkbani here. Let's step into today's video and let's start with the design. So we're going to go into Photoshop and then let's go to File, let's go to New, and then let's go to the document size. Over here, set it to pixels. Y'all know already. We like to set here to 2000 and then over here to 2000 as well. And then let's set here to 72. And then let's see at pixels per centimeters. Let's see pixels per inch. Set it to pixels per inch, alright. And then let's set it to 2000. So pixels per inch, 2000 here. Let's call it Eid Fitr. Can I not spell it? Let's say Eid Flyer. Okay, RGB here, 8-bit here, white here. Set here to color white like this, and then that's all. Click on create. Now you also want to hope to view menu here. Go to new guard layout. We want to set our guards so that we get it very aligned and very nice. Click on row as well, click on margin as well. Here you want to type 4, here you want to type 4, over here you want to type 0, you want to type 0 over here, you want to type 100 over here, copy it and then paste it across board. 100 100 100, and then that is it. Okay, now we have a blank canvas that we are going to start our design with. We want to start first with the background, and with the background I want us to go and pick a solid color over here, and then go and pick solid color. I want to give it this particular color code EA. Okay, and then click on OK. Now with that you can see that it's not really white. Okay, so let's double click here. Let's check out this. You can see it's not really white. Okay, it has a little gray to it. So you want to click on a new layer and then pick your brush tool over here, and then go here and go and pick soft round brush. Set the opacity and the flow to 100 and make sure your caps lock is off, and then increase the size of the brush. Okay, like that. Now you want to come here and then you want to come and pick color white, and then just brush this side all the way to the other corner. I think that is it. Okay, so let's leave it like that. Now you also want to go in and bring in our photo as well. So go to the folder, bring in this photo, and then drag it into Photoshop. Alright, now when I'm designing Eid flyers and stuff like that, or seasonal greetings and stuff like that, I like to keep it how do I say, simple, quite simple. I don't want to make it too much complicated. I just put a picture in there and I just put some few text on it, and then that is it. I don't want to get too too much stuff. Okay, so something like this is great. I feel like this is great, but then it's still subject to, let's zoom out, let's see, maybe we should drag here a little bit down. I don't know, maybe a little bit down, and then drag it here like this. Now let's zoom in. I don't want this moon to get lost in it. I want it to show in it, so I think maybe I'll leave it like this. Drag it up a little bit. Okay, now I would like to give it a mask over here. Now this is the mask. I like to pick my brush. Now come back here, set it to color black. Okay, set it to color black like this. Go here, pick your soft round brush, set the hardness to 0, the opacity and the flow to 100, and then come and click over here on the mask over here. Now that is how you mask. Mask basically cleans areas that you don't want. Okay, so that is how you do the masking. Alright, so just clean this side, and that is all. Alright, let's lower the brush a little bit, and then okay. Now don't worry if it's not blending well. Once we add a final adjustment to it, it will really blend well. Okay, so now I would like to put everything in a group. Let me click this one. Put everything in a group, and then I'll call it BG. Now I did this with one thing in mind. Put a picture on one side, put a text on the other side. It's quite basic and also very simple as well for everybody. Put a picture at one side, put a text on the other side, and then you are good to go. So now that you put the picture on one side, let's now put the text on the other side, and then let's make the text interesting and nice. That is how we get this. That's how you are going to pull this off. Okay, so let's open it as well. Let's go here and then let's pick our ellipse tool, and then hold shift or alt depending on the version of Photoshop you are using, and then let's see, let's drag it like that, and then make sure your stroke is off, and then click on your move tool and then drag it somewhere here. Okay, somewhere here. It's not bad, right? It's not bad. Now let's zoom in, and then let's see. You want to double click it and then come and pick the colors in there. You know, the colors in there. I think this color is good, and click on OK. Alright. Now let's zoom out. Let's see what we have. Let's close it. Let's start with our text. I like to first start by typing E, and then let's go and pick the details. Let's pick Eid al Fitr, and then let's paste it there, and then click your move tool and move it in there a little bit. Okay, now if it's not moving, basically let's click on it and then click on your move tool and then move it in there. What is happening? Okay, so you see the problem is this: auto select. Make sure it is off, and then I click on this. Make sure auto select is off. Now you can move it. Okay, so let's go and then let's pick either. Let's paste it in there, and then let's go to paragraph. Let's make sure it is left aligned. Now let's drag it in there again, somewhere like this. I think it's great. And then let's open the character. Let's start with the text editing. Now we are going to use impact for this, and so IMPA. Now if you do not have it, I'm going to leave it in the description. It's going to lead you to my blog, and then you'll be able to get it together with the PSD of this particular design for free. And so the impact for this, and then we are going to set it to regular. Let's Control T, and then let's resize it. I like to resize it, you know, my own way. At least I'm not going to use definite figures over here. So something like this is good. I'm still going to make sure it aligns with this particular guide over there, and then I'll click on OK. Now I want to click over here, set here to 0. That's the tracking. Set it to 0. Okay. And then also the color over here, I like to use DE5938, and then click on OK. Now you can see these colors are colors you can already find in the image. That's what makes it much more interesting and beautiful. Okay, now I want to also type over here and come and pick happy, and then paste happy there. But I do not want to use the same font style. I want to use a different font to make it much more interesting as well, because the contrast you bring in is called contrast. It's a principle in graphic designing. Now if you do not know about contrast and you want to purchase my course and then get to know about all the graphic design principles and how I apply them in my designs, kindly check the description as well. You are going to go over here, and then let's choose Montserrat. Okay, so I'm going to choose Montserrat. Let's see. And then let's see. Alright, so I am going to choose Montserrat, but I'm going to choose regular over here. Where's regular? This regular. And then I'm going to also push it somewhere here. Okay, somewhere here. Maybe I'll bring it in a little bit. Well, you never know. But I'm going to change the color to color black. Okay. Now I'm not going to give it a size. Maybe you can use 4, but you can also increase it a little bit or decrease it depending on your own preference. Alright, and so I think this is great so far. Make sure the tracking is also 0, and then come and pick your text tool again, and then drag it like that all the way to this side. Okay, and then come and pick this, copy it and paste it in there. Nice. Now you also want to reduce the size over here. Perhaps let's use 2. Let's see. And then over here let's use 2. Let's see. Okay, and then let's drag it down. Let's see. Let's drag it this way. Let's see. I like to bring this one down a little bit. Bring this one here. Okay, so I think I like to keep it the space of 4 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I think I'm comfortable with that. But then the tracking over here, we need to boost the tracking to maybe the leading to 4. Let's see how it's going to look. 4 is too much. Let's use 3. Let's see. Okay, I think 3 is quite better. And then let's zoom in. Let's drag it up a little bit. let's drag it down a little bit. Let's drag happy somewhere here, and then let's drag it down a little bit. Now y'all can see, I don't want, if there's two, guys, this is very important, if there's too big a space like this and then happy is there, it's not really going to sell. You know why? Because the space over here is too much. Okay, now you can see the space over here is very equal around all the message over here. You want this to come a little bit close to it or a little bit above it. You don't want this one to have too much space over there. It's going to rob the beauty out of it. So let's bring it down a little bit. Okay, so now this, like this is equal. Let's send it up a little bit, and then it is just perfect. And then let's pull happy up a little bit as well. So I think this is great so far. Let's put Eid and happy in a group, and then let's call it Eid, and then let's call this message, right? And then we'd like to bring in our logo as well. So I don't know what logo you like to use, but I'm going to leave my logo in the description for you as well. You never know, maybe you might like to use it for practice too. And then Control H to bring our lines or our guards, and I'm going to pin it to it, and then I'm going to reduce it a little bit, drag it down a little bit as well. I want there to be equal spacing at least, and then I want it to also touch the lines. I want it to touch the line. I want the message to touch the lines. I want it to also touch the lines. That is it. See how straight it is. That is what brings the beauty out of it. Okay, and then I think we are done. Maybe the message or the logo. Let me bring the logo down a little bit. Okay, I want the space here to be almost exact space over here. Alright, so I think this is good. Let me put it in a group. Let me call it logo. And then the last thing I want to add to it is an adjustment. Okay, just to make sure everything blends together. I'm going to use a curve, and I'm going to drag this all the way somewhere here. Now it seems good a little bit, but I'll wait until we use the blending mode. We want to use hard light. Okay, and all of a sudden everything just blends in. The white comes out, the colors pop up. It's just perfect. So guys, if you love this video, hit the bell icon and subscribe to this channel as well. Remember, I love you all. See you in the next video. Peace.